What's up, ladies and gents? Ghost here, back with a little jet tip, shall we say. Not so much of a tutorial today, it's just going to be a little quick tip here, and that is going to be on farming the AC-130. Taking out the AC-130, call it what you will. I'm sure you guys will know how it is. The AC-130 spawns, you take it out, it spawns again within a matter of seconds. This is actually something they're looking into changing on the CTE servers at the moment, but as it stands, yeah, the spawn times are pretty short between when one CA-30 dies and the next one appears. And your job as an attack jet pilot is partly to take that out. There really isn't any other tool in the game to take out the AC-130 except for the attack jet pilot and the stealth jet. I suppose the helicopters could deal with it, but let's face it, it's a bloody lot of trouble, isn't it, for them to have to fly up to the flight ceiling to take one of these things out. Now, previously we had the altitude bug, I'm sure you guys remember that as well, and, you know, I really didn't go after the AC-130 too much. That has since been fixed, and now we can actually finally go and take it out. However, you'll see in background footage there is what actually happened is I did a strafing run on the AC-130, managed to get it down to about 20% health, all the guys then bailed out of there, and I then finished it off. Got the destruction, the vehicle destruction, but didn't actually manage to get any kills from that. And that's bad. That's not good for your team, because those three guys, they could be landing down on any conquest flag, backcapping you, or even, you know, capping on encom if you're playing on rush. And on top of that, you're missing out on a few free kills, and you guys can't tell me that you don't want that. So generally, this is the way that I like to take out the AC-130. I have discovered, at least for me, that it is pretty much impossible to take it out in one single strafing run, unless you're using rocket pods. If you're using rocket pods, you're pretty much good to go. Just rocket pod away, and then use your 30mm. However, as you guys will well know, I use JDAMs, and using the 30mm alone, I'm not actually able to get it in one strafing run. So, what I do is I try to deal as little damage as I can, really, on the first strafing run. I'll maybe aim to get it down to about 70%. If you get it down to around 70%, the guys inside aren't going to get too scared, wet their pants, and bail out of that thing, basically. They're going to stay in there, yeah? And then you swing around, get some distance, and come back and finish them off with, you know, a full-blown blast of your cannons. Get the other 70% of the health down, and as you can see there, this definitely works. If you get them down to 80% by doing a full-on strafe on your first pass, chances are that any sensible players in there are going to think, oh shit, you know, I'm at 20%, I'm burning, I'd better get out of here, man. And most people will. They'll bail out of there, you won't get any kills. Sure, you'll get the vehicle destruction, but then it's going to spawn back in like 5 seconds, so it hasn't really helped your team out that much. So there you go, guys. If you've been having difficulties getting those lovely freebie kills on the AC-130, then hopefully this little tip will help you guys out. Next jet tutorial, I'm going to be looking at how to take out the mobile AA. This is something that's been requested like so many times. There's always people on the stream asking me, how do you deal with the AA? And well, the truth is that I deal with it differently depending on the map. So I'm going to be going more in depth into that in the next tutorial. And yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.